So, this is that time where you show the matrix that you're boss. Have you ever had so much hate in your heart towards the system itself, the matrix itself, the simulation itself, when it tells you no so many times over and over and over again? Have you ever been so upset that it leads to change? Have you ever been so tired and so fed up with being told no in your reality that you just want to tell the matrix, I don't hate you, but I really don't like you right now? Like, I get it. I get manifestation and I understand like how it actually works. And I really do. And it's the most amazing experience to this, just like this last month, I would say. I have been learning the art of manifestation and I'm fine tuning it. And I'm about to get into that sweet spot where I can manifest stuff really quickly. But it's like, you ever been so angry at your manifestation, like what has been showing up in your reality, your matrix, that you just want to fucking end it all and start all over again? Not end your life, but I mean like end the creation that you created. Just wipe it clean and start from new. I want to do that so bad. I want an apology for my twin. I want a heartfelt apology from a whole bunch of people. I want repentance. I want true change. I want true repentance of the heart. I want my heart to heal. And you know what? It's going to. Because the intentions for sleeping with that man last night was to heal him. And I know that to be true. I'm a goddess. I heal men. I heal people. I heal with my aura. I heal with my mind. I heal with the words that I speak. And you know what? At rock bottom, when you're like, did I fuck up my manifestation? Because I'm not trying to manifest this guy. I'm trying to manifest my ex. But I think a rebound is just that. We both agreed it's a rebound. I slept with this guy last night because we're both using each other as a rebound. He's trying to get over his ex, and I'm trying to get over mine. But you know what? I don't want to get over my ex. He's the best I've ever had. I'm madly in love with him still. And I'm done looking at this 3D reality, this fucking version of my life that doesn't give me what I want. Fuck that. I'm going to keep persisting. I'm going to keep demanding I get exactly what the fuck I want. I don't want a soulmate. I want my twin flame. And there's no one to change but self. There's no one outside of me dictating what I get to have in my heaven or hell. You know, that's the true power, isn't it? That's the true power of God, to know that you create all things. You can select, hi Autumn, hi beautiful. You can select, oh, the version of heaven where there's a red cardinal right here. Hi little guy. Or you can choose hell. And listen, last night I slept with a man that is not my divine counterpart. And I knew full well he was not my divine counterpart. And I knew full well that my heart still wanted my divine counterpart. But you know what? I also knew that my energy is love and my energy is beautiful, and so is sex. My physical intimacy that I give a man is a gift. I am so confident in my body, in the way that I move, in the way that I do things, in the way that I heal a man. I'm just telling you right now, there's a reason I call myself a goddess. I know who the fuck I am. So when I get involved, I heal, and so does he. And while I was crying about it and feeling guilty, why? Why? Why would I feel guilt? There was no ring on his finger. There's no ring on my finger. We're both dumped. Why would I feel guilt? Why would I feel a fucking ounce of guilt for being a single woman who slept with a single man? We're both using each other. I used him for a rebound and he used me for a rebound. And though it wasn't like the best sex I've ever had ever, because honestly, nothing will ever top your twin flame. I'm telling you that as God is my witness, you guys. Your twin flame, your true divine, like I'm talking about the one that is literally you in another body. Okay, your twin flame, your divine counterpart. There's not gonna ever be that again. There will never be that connection. That's how you know. That is really how you know. I have people tell me all the time, I think so-and-so is my twin flame, but Jenna, how do you really know? Well, you know, because you will be obsessed. That's the best sex ever. That's the most healing. They will wake you up out of a dead sleep. They will stir your soul. They will encourage you to grow. They will be the biggest challenge you've ever had, but yet also make you the best you've ever been. Without my twin flame, dating him for the last almost 2.5 months, I would not have been this confident in the bedroom. Like, I've never really been a confident, full-figured woman. Not in the bedroom. With men, it would just be like, yeah, you like my body, but I don't like my body. You know what I mean? And that made me feel like a piece of meat my entire adult life. But the first time when I'm realizing, oh my God, I really am ready for twin flame union, was last night in bed with another man. I'm like, dude, I'm overpowered. I'm OP. I can't be with you. I can't. It would be settling. I'm on level 100. You're at like level 40, and it's okay. But I have gone far into the depths of hell, and I am a powerhouse. I'm a brute. I'm a fucking beast. I am also a goddess. And the reason I'm going to be able to sleep well at night is because I know I healed that man. And I'm not going to let the world tell me anything other than that. I'm not going to let anybody tell me that I should feel guilt because I cheated on my boyfriend or whatever. We're broken up. He had literally told me he's not interested. We're broken up. Lose my number. That kind of thing. Why the fuck would I feel guilt? Why would I feel an ounce of guilt? Thank you, Autumn. Hello, Thomas. I caught my boyfriend cheating on me, so I punched him and the girl. I'm never going to regret it. Damn, Autumn. At least you're owning up to it. I am. We're both dumped. We weren't in active relationships. He adamantly is swearing off his ex, cutting cords, telling me all about it. Like, done, 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 done. Done, it's not healthy, it's done, it's over. Same with me. I was like, but actually, technically speaking, I even told him, I was like, my ex is not out of the picture though. He's not, he's kind of still showing up. Like, the other day there was a spiritual event that took place in the house and I knew it was my ex. And again, because I've been to the other side, I've actually died. I've had a near-death experience in 2019. So my twin flame is a high priest and I'm a high priestess. So he's psychic, just like me. He's a psychic medium. And I know how he communicates to me. He communicates to me through the 5D, through the ethers. And so I knew that my twin flame is never going to be done. We're already in union in the 5D. So this felt like a sabotage. This felt like my own heart, breaking my own heart. But if I can change the reason I did it, if I can look at the reason I really truly slept with this man, because I love him. He's a beautiful man. He's a gorgeous soul, and that's why I slept with him. It's beautiful. He's kind. He's warm. He's gentle. He's genuine. He's a good man. That's why I slept with him. He loves me. I'm pretty sure. That's why he slept with me. And even if he doesn't love me, I love him. And I know that I'm a healer. And so, sexually speaking, I know what that does. I know what sex does. I've seen it. I've seen, with my twin flame, how I transmute all of his negativity during intercourse. The same goes when I was married. My ex-husband, I was with him total 8.5 years. And my ex-husband came back. I actually had to start a new live because I don't know what happened. Somebody wrote, is this glitching out for anybody else? And then it just went silent, dead silent, crickets. And that's when I heard God talk to me. It went down to 0 people in that last live stream. And I cried. I got so angry. And I said, fuck you, universe, fuck you. I had all these beautiful friends coming in to heal me and help me transmute this and hear me speak. And then I focused on your comments and then boom, it went to goose egg. I got 0 people in here and I was like, what? And I guess it was like glitching out for everybody or something and it went to 0. And I said, fuck that bullshit. This universe can suck my big toe, honey. I'm fucking over it. I am done with this Matrix thinking it runs shit. You don't run shit, Matrix. You're my bitch. And you're going to have a seat and you're going to give me exactly what the fuck I demand, fucking period. And if you want me to test it and really challenge you, I will challenge you on that shit. And you will be delivering to me the reality I fucking see in my mind's eye. And that's it. I'm not settling. I'm not going to be with a man I don't want to be with. I want the real deal. I want the OG. I want the original. I want my twin flame. And I want him now. And I want him how I want him. Same with my bank account. Same with my friends. Same with my YouTube channel. Same with the comment section. Same with the fucking glitch in the Matrix and my phone. Like as I'm channeling and talking to you guys about this and crying and healing. Same with that. fuck off. I will be healing if I want to fucking heal. And the Matrix does not want us to heal, guys. There is opposition at every given turn. And so when I saw 0 people, I was like, whoa, I have one of 2 choices. I could either get butthurt about this, bitch and moan, scream at the top of my lungs, complain that I never get what I want, or I can end the stream and tell everybody, I'm sorry, but if you're still watching, it says nobody's watching. So I'm going to go start another stream. But in the meantime, though, when it still said 0 people, I was still talking to myself. And that's when I heard God talking to me and said, isn't this the most perfect opportunity, Jenna? 0 people, nothing. You have nothing. This feels like rock bottom. Isn't this the most lovely place to be in? You can see what you don't want, so show me what you do want. Last night, I saw what I don't want. Sex with a man who will be gone in 2 weeks, who I will never see again. Why even give your sexual energy or your power over away to a man that will not be here to support you in 2 weeks? And you know it ahead of time. You know it ahead of time it's a fling. You know ahead of time you will never see each other again. You know that it's a hookup for a rebound, and they know it's a hookup for a rebound. Why would you? Why would you? Right? Well, our intentions were to get over our exes. And I want my ex more than ever. So I'm going to have to reframe how I see this experience last night. And I'm going to have to say to myself, our union, whatever's happening between he and I, is healing us both. I don't want to feel guilt. Why would I feel guilt? Last night, he even said it. He was like, I feel 0 guilt. We both got dumped. So why would we feel guilt? Because we're empathic. Because both of us are empaths. And we are sick and fucking tired of being empaths. What I'm sick and fucking tired of is that when I went to go focus, you guys were in here writing all these comments. I love you, Jenna. You're okay. Here's a hug. I love you, sis. You got this. Go to God. You're doing all these comments, right? And I was just bleh, just talking and trying to heal this and transmute it and cry, right? And I finally go to focus on the stream and I'm like, oh, hi guys. Okay, so I'm reading the comments, right? Boom. Last comment I read says, is this glitching out for anybody else? And then 0 comments. And then everybody drops like flies. And I'm like, you know what? Bullshit. Bullshit. Getting a text from my ex. Oh, lose my number. I don't want this anymore. Bullshit. I want the version of you that told your family, I'm the mother of your future children. I want the version of my man that came over, spent tons of money to get an Uber to cross state lines, to come over on my birthday when he doesn't celebrate birthdays because he's Native American, comes over to my place on my birthday just so I'm not alone, gives me a beautiful gift, heals me, orders me dinner. We have a beautiful time. That is what I fucking want. And so, you know what? I'm going to take this instance of a goose egg in my other live stream when the universe just shits in your coffee and says, oh, ha ha ha, nobody's listening, Jenna. Look how 0 people give a shit about you. And I call fucking bullshit because I've seen love before. I was just witnessing love in the comment section 2 minutes before I got a goose egg. Bullshit. I call bullshit. Looking at my fucking bank account. I'm not manifesting pennies to my name. Bullshit. I'm not manifesting poverty. Bullshit. I'm not manifesting a soulmate. Bullshit. I'm manifesting my twin flame. I'm manifesting a life worth living. I'm manifesting a beautiful yet chaotic, passionate love between me and another Aries that is so hot and heavy that sometimes, yeah, we go through our little spurts and our little breakups to have makeup sex, and then makeup sex to have breakup sex, and then breakup sex to have, you know what? That is what I want. That is my heaven. And I am going to tell my fucking matrix right now, as God is my witness, honey, this 3D can suck it. I am done. Fuck you and your lies. Fuck this matrix and its lies. Have you ever just been so fed up with your life because you know this is not what you're manifesting? You know it's not. You know that it's not what you're scripting for, and you're writing in your journal, and you're telling your friends, and you're sipping over coffee, and you're like, I'm so abundant. I'm so rich. I have so many friends. I am so loved. I am so cherished. He's so amazing. He's so perfect for me. And he texts me all the time. He calls me all the time. We go on dates, and he's so great. So bullshit. And you know what? You know what? I'm grateful that I had sex with that guy last night, because it's showing me I could have anybody. I don't want just anybody. I'm not here for just anybody. I'm here for my soul to evolve. And if I'm with a soulmate, yet again, I will not evolve. I just won't. I need my twin flame, and that's it. And I need my high priest. And you know what else pisses me off? He is everybody's high priest but mine. He's out here taking burdens from anyone. I mean, everyone on the streets. I'm talking his family, his friends, anybody that's struggling on the streets. Like, this man literally goes and helps people. He's a humanitarian at rock bottom with nothing. This man will give the shirt off his fucking back, the man that I'm in love with. He would risk prison just to be able to make sure that kids have food. So they don't go without a meal. So they don't go hungry. That's what I deserve. Not settling for a guy who's going to be gone in 2 weeks. Oh. I'll never see him again, that guy. Yeah, I mean, I heal. I heal him. My aura is very healing. My words are healing. My singing is healing. My sex is healing. I'm a healer. That's what it is. But it doesn't mean, though, that I have to settle. I want my divine counterpart. And I'm not settling. This 3D can suck my big toe, bruh. Showing me 0 people in my live stream. Fuck that. Fuck that, girl. I had so many friends in here loving me. You are breaking with this soul tie. I think that's it, Samantha. Exactly. Soul ties are real. I don't think you need to feel guilty, but you are allowed to feel however you need to. Thank you, sweetheart. Yep, but you made that soul tie. Yeah, you're right. I want you to feel that higher love too. Empaths work. Lose my number. Oh boy. He lit you like gas on that. Yep. And then I once he said that, I said, how about I not lose your number and pretend that I did? And he goes, well, I guess I could just block you. And I said, do it. And then I never texted him back again. So I don't know if he did block me or not. I'm not sure if he'd even get it. I don't know. And I don't care, because I teach that you guys could have anything in this universe. So why would I settle? I healed a man in pain last night, and I know that. I know I did. And he showed me something too. He showed me that I can't settle. I can't settle. And you know what? If I have to cut cords, I will. If it's an uncomfortable 2 weeks here, oh well, so be it. It's a lot better than it being an uncomfortable 5 lifetimes with somebody I'm not destined to be with, you know. Persist, guys. This universe, this 3D matrix is trying to show you it's lagging. It's glitching. It's lagging. It's just a little bit delayed. I'm not manifesting poverty. I don't speak death over my finances. I speak abundance over my finances. I listen to subliminals for money. I talk positively about my money. I look at money positively. I look at images of money too, and I bless those images, and I bless that in my mind. And so really, I'm not manifesting poverty. So why the fuck would I accept poverty? I'm not manifesting a soulmate. I'm manifesting my twin flame. So why would I accept a soulmate? Wouldn't. I healed him. He healed me. We're in love with other people. And if I can see clearly that we used each other to get over an ex, then I can see clearly a way to end this soul tie. I think we both know we're in love with other people. Why would you ever settle? Why? Why would anybody do that to themselves? I don't want to do that to myself. I don't hate myself. I don't want to be with a guy who's in love with someone else. I don't want that. I think deep down he knows that he deserves better. And so he really is making great strides in his life to get over his ex. But I'm not that anymore where I hate myself that much, where I want to be with a guy who's still hung up on his ex. And I don't think that I like that I wanted to have sex with this guy. I feel like I hurt me in a way, and him, by knowing that my heart was in it for someone else. I cheated in my heart. And that's why I'm not going to feel guilt. I don't want to feel guilt. It lowers your vibration too much. But I know that I healed that man, and he healed me. Oh, I think your spirit vibe with respect. I have questions. Without you losing exactly who you are, without me being rough, have you asked Jesus for that higher power? I'm not trying to do you bad there. Just curious. I want the best for you. I want you to feel that higher love too. Yeah. They always come back. It was the goulash eating, girl. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. You are something else. I fucking love you. You believe in light and healing, but can you have people also pray with you? Yes. Please do. Don't forget other people have those gifts to share. I love it, Samantha. I'm here for it. Can you please pray for me? Oh, I would love that. Oh, okay. Have a good one. Bye, Gavin. Can you pray? That would be lovely. You have a big light and healing. You won't just end a soul tie. You have to ask forgiveness when you're broken, because coming in opposite spirit will change your heart and give you healing. You won't just end a soul tie. You have to ask forgiveness. I know I healed that man. I know that I showed him a good woman when he's been abused by a bad woman. I know I showed him a healed woman who knows how to love a good man. So always, for every day, for the rest of his life, he will now have a higher standard. He will now see women in a totally different light, I think. So if I can look at it like that and stay looking at it like that, there's a lot less guilt. Were my intentions to heal him? And if they were, then those are good intentions. And there is no guilt in that. Were my intentions to hurt him? Never. I would never hurt anybody. So you got to look at it like that. That's where forgiveness comes in. And that's where self-forgiveness is God's forgiveness, guys. You have to look at it at self. You have to look at self. What were your intentions in doing that thing? Was it to hurt anybody? I didn't have sex with this guy to hurt my ex. I had sex with this man to hopefully get over my ex, not to hurt my ex. I don't want to hurt that guy. I love him. I love all things. Why would I want to hurt it? So you have to look at the intention behind it, behind what you did, what you did. This is where a lot of people don't like me because I can get back into it because I know that I deserve love, and I will not hold on to guilt for long at all. Why would I? I move on quickly because I love myself and I know who I am and I know that I am God and I love myself as God. So why would I punish myself as God? That's what guilt does. Guilt is a frequency that is so low vibrational, it will cause you to bring in bad things in your life. Why have guilt? I'm not living in guilt. I'm not going to live in a low vibration. Fuck that. Fuck that. I don't deserve that. I don't deserve that. And you know what? Maybe the fucking Matrix right now is asking this of me. Like, what do you stand for then, Jenna? If it's not guilt and it's not pain, then what is it then? What could it really be? Could it be that you healed this man and your intentions are that he sees a different kind of woman now? The women that have been abusing these men, the men that come to me, you're cruel. You're narcissistic. Women can be narcissistic. And so these men just see beauty in me and I can't help that. And I don't care if you don't like it. Don't like it then. But it's like, I'm not a home wrecker. That home was already wrecked. That's how I sleep well at night. I live a life where I do not have to feel guilt. I would never punish myself like that. Not for long. I'll sit here, I'll talk about it, I'll cry about it for a day, and I'll get the fuck over it. And I'll win at life again. Because I know my intentions are pure. I know that when I do something like what I did last night, even though my heart wanted another man, my body wanted this one. And sometimes you got to look at it like, you know what? My heart belongs to me, not another man. So my heart belongs to myself. I have worked tirelessly to put my heart back together, to put my pieces back together. Okay? Which means that this heart now is mine and I can give it to whomever I want. And if I want to give it away in a night to a man, I will do so. There's no ring on his finger, no ring on my finger. Two grown, consenting adults, tax-paying citizens, bitch. Who's gonna tell me no? Not one fucking person on this planet is gonna tell me no. Definitely not my ex-boyfriend who dumped my ass. So the zero guilt thing is called self-preservation. The zero guilt thing is how I stay alive in the Matrix. This is how I stay alive in the Hunger Games, honey. This is why a lot of people don't like me, because they think that I should be ashamed of myself, and I'm not. Lots of people think that I should be ashamed of myself. Do you know how many people make fun of me for my body size? They say I should be ashamed of my size. People say I should be ashamed of the fact that I am a rebel and I hate religion. People say I should be ashamed of the fact that I slept with a man last night that I'm not in a relationship with. Some people say I should be ashamed that I'm a divorcee and I don't have a husband. Some say I should be ashamed that I have pennies to my name and I'm not a millionaire with a house and a car and a big college degree and shit. There's a lot of people that think I should be ashamed of myself. But I know one. I know the living God that does not want me to live in shame, who wants me to stay living. Guilt and shame is the lowest vibration that you can feel as a human. That self-loathing, Why? Why do that to yourself? My intentions were to heal that man last night, and I know I did. I'm a healer. I know what I did, and I know what I can do, and I know who I am, and that's it. And I had a really good time with a full-grown adult male as two single people who recently got dumped. And why the fuck would I feel an ounce of guilt? My intentions were to heal him. My intentions were for both of us to feel relief. And that's exactly what the fuck I'm going to feel. I don't care what my 3D says. I don't care if I have to oppose the 3D physical reality for the rest of my existence. I don't care if I am always forever that girl that is persisting and resisting the devil called the 3D Matrix, this simulation, this video game that won't turn in my fucking favor yet. I don't care how many times I have to oppose what I'm seeing in the physical 3D. I'm going to persist. I'm going to continue saying, nope, I'm a healer. That man is healed. And when he leaves in a couple weeks and I never see him again because he travels for work, he's international, he's going to be going overseas, that he will always know that there are good women out there who love him and nurture him and want to protect him and keep him safe and think of good things for him and pray on his behalf and go to God on his behalf and heal him. He will now forever know that a woman loved him. Can you imagine? He's been abused by a woman for a very long time. And maybe deep down, I wanted to show him the love of a different kind of woman. An independent woman who doesn't need him. Not a codependent woman who's going to chase him and force him to be with her and love bomb her, or, not just another narcissist. No. A true empath, a true healed divine feminine who knows her worth, who knows her gifts and abilities as a goddess, as a healer, as with intimacy, especially. I know what I can do. And so I loved this man. And he'll forever know it. We might not be compatible in that we're going to be together, because we're not. We're never going to be. I don't even know if I doubt we'll even sleep together again. I don't know. I doubt it. But the point is, why would I feel guilt? I might have cried and I might have been like, oh, I feel so bad and I'm so sorry. And yeah, that crying was there because why? Because I had thought that I had hurt someone. And when you feel like you hurt someone, it lowers your vibration. But what if I can revise it and know that I healed both myself, this man, and my twin flame? What if I learn the lessons from last night and I see that when you see something you don't want, and it's not necessarily that I don't want him, it's just that that's not my nirvana, that's not my heaven. I want to be with my ex, and the way that I've been trying to manifest him back into my life is working, but I need to persist and not take the bait, not do something that will jeopardize it anymore. I want what I want, and that's it. So I've had clients, though, that come to me for like paid readings, and they're like, I've literally had women say to me, like, can I move on, or can I date new guys while I'm waiting for that one? And now I can finally tell them from experience, if you date a new man while you're waiting for your twin flame to show up in the physical 3D world, like, it's not going to feel good. It's not going to feel good. I mean, it may feel pleasurable at the time. And even if it feels pleasurable, it won't in the soul. You just can't settle. Once you've met your twin flame, you just can't settle. And I'm learning that the fucking hard way. Why are you taking on a high spiritual responsibility? Because I have people looking up to me, Samantha. I have a lot of people looking to me for help and looking to my high priest for help. I'm taking on a high spiritual responsibility because somebody has to. And the things that I've seen, the experiences I've had, the encounters I've been given, the beauty that has been my life up to this point is so spiritual that I know I'm being called to a higher leading position. And I need to be vulnerable. I need to be expressive. I need to be transparent. And this man in my life from last night, that guy is so open and transparent that he healed me too. He's showing me what it is like to be a woman of high caliber status, to be a true empress, to hold yourself to a higher regard, to hold yourself as a queen. And to know that what I deserve is love. And I deserve the absolute best. And that would mean my high priest. That would not mean a fling that is going to leave in 2 weeks. Even if he might be emotionally good and kind and loving, but I'm still going to be leaving him in 2 weeks. Am I okay with that? For fun, for healing? Maybe. But if my heart is truly sold on the man that I already love from before, then this is going to hurt me. And if this is going to hurt me being with another man, then why would you be with another man? The question is it going to hurt me? And the question is for so many of us women, when the universe gives you an out, they show you your twin flame, and I have met my twin flame. You will also be presented with soulmates along the path. Until you have your karmic debt erased, until there is zero soul ties, until you are free as a bird, you're free to go, you're free to be in alignment with your higher self. Your true divine counterpart is your higher self. Your true divine counterpart is Jesus. It's the Christ. It's not a guy named Jesus, it's the Christ. That is your divine counterpart, is the Christ. So if I'm not with him yet, I'm not done yet, then am I? So, would hooking up with another man derail my efforts to manifest my twin flame back? No, abso-fucking-lutely not. It would not. Unless it leads to guilt. Oh, I think I fell in love with you. Thank you. Oh. You have more, and it is there. You're not alone. Stop it. I'm not. And I had to correct that, Samantha. I had to see when it went down to 0 people. I was like, what the fuck? I cried. I yelled. I even kicked a basket. I kicked the laundry basket. I was like, fuck this. Fuck you, universe. Like, I just looked at my friend's beautiful comments. And I was not even done responding to how beautiful you were yet. You guys were like, I'm praying for you. I love you, Jenna. It's okay. Don't cry, or do cry and heal it. And I was like, oh. And then somebody said, is this stream glitching out for anybody else? And then crickets. No matter how many times I refresh the comment section, crickets. And then it went down to 0 people. And I'm like, what the actual fuck if that is not a lie of the devil? And that's when I realized, oh my God. You're saying what you don't want so that you can see what you do want. When I was in bed with that guy last night, he asked me, he said, what is it that you do want? And he wanted me to like paint a picture for him. And that's so beautiful. While we cuddled, he's just like, tell me what you want. I said, I want to be with a man that encourages others to be their best self. He's so charismatic and so bold and so genuine and heartfelt and empathic and loving and so good that you can't help but fall in love with him and you can't help but stare at him. And I want to know that that's my guy. He's coming home to me. And I don't know that about this man. He's not coming home to me. In fact, he will be leaving in a couple weeks to go international travel for several months. So, and we knew that hooking up. We knew. It's not like he lied to me. It's not like he's offering me a false promise. I'm like, oh, we could beat it. Nah, he said, I'm literally leaving. Are you good with that? Yeah. So we were sitting on the couch having tea. He bought me chamomile tea because I was running out, and he stopped at the store and got chamomile tea on his way home from work last night. And so we were having tea on the couch, and he's like, or I said about a car. I wanted to manifest a car, and I'm like, yeah, that's gonna be second on my list, I think, of things I want to manifest. And he's like, well, what's first on your list to manifest right now? And I said, I got really uncomfortable. And I just kind of like hid behind my tea. And I was like, a conversation with you. And he just went quiet. And he goes, that's a lie. That's not what you want. And then I went quiet. And I said, maybe more than a conversation with you? And he's like, I'm down. And to be called out on that, like to just see him be like, yeah, that's a lie. Like, was so alarming. I was like, oh my God, it is a lie. It is a lie. Like, do I lie all the time? Who is ever calling me out on this bullshit? But anyway, yeah, I said, okay, so maybe I'm manifesting more than that. And I wanted to see what it was. I wanted to see between two consenting adult people, good, healthy, tax-paying citizens, full-grown adults with no rings on their finger. I wanted to see, and I'm glad I did. It showed me what I do not want. He's lovely. He's amazing. Hella sexy, that one. Knows what he's doing. Just great. That's not what I want. I want someone in my life that is so powerful. He makes me call myself out on my own lies. He wouldn't have to call me out on my lies. He would be the growth within me that calls me out on my own bullshit. I want a man that is so powerful in his own right, the most powerful man on the planet in my orbit, but is so good and righteous that he makes me be good and righteous. And there's only one like that. And I already found him. And I'm not settling. I'm not going to feel guilt. Even if I hooked up with this guy, I'm not fucking feeling guilt. Again, if we slept together again, I'm not going to feel guilt. I'm not going to. In fact, I'm actually learning a lot right now about all of it. I'm learning that if I know truly that I am a goddess and I'm a healer, why would there be guilt? I know that I heal that man. I know that when we have physical encounters, I would be healing him and he's healing me. So why would there be guilt? First of all. Second of all, I'm single. I got dumped, remember? Third of all, if my divine masculine is me and I am him, then why would I feel guilt? I have my heart given back to myself. I can do with it whatever I damn well please. So really, there shouldn't be guilt. And that is what Jesus really truly would teach. Jesus really would tell us, I love you so much, go and sin no more. Meaning, truly go and sin no more. Not don't go have sex with that guy again. No. Don't feel the guilt about it. Don't feel the shame about it. Don't feel self-loathing about it. Don't feel pain about it. Don't feel, and if it's going to cause that, don't do it again. That's where conviction in the heart space really truly is all it is. Some people feel convicted in the heart space to be vegan. I don't. That doesn't mean that being vegan is wrong or right. It's just that you're convicted of it and I'm not, so I eat meat. If someone feels a lot of guilt for sleeping with somebody that is not their divine counterpart, then don't do it, right? Same with anything. If you're going to drink alcohol and it makes you feel bad, don't do it. Isn't that what it is? So if I could sleep with this man again and have zero guilt and let myself truly have it and feel good about it, then there's no sin. That's how it is. It's love, not sin. You see? Maybe you don't see, but maybe you do see. Maybe the only one that needs to see is me. And that's what the universe was showing me by taking me down to 0 people in here. It was just me talking to myself. And that's when I heard God say, Jenna, I'm showing you what you don't want. So tell me what you do want. Do you want 0 people in here? No. Okay, then tell me what you want. I want my friends back. I want my divine feminines. I want to see blue wrenches everywhere because I love my girls and they love me. And I want to have fellowship with like-minded girls who understand all too well the twin flame journey, and they would never judge me on this. They would be healing, they would be loving, and they would know that as an empath and a healer, I healed that man. They would never shame me or guilt me for that. Nor would a man that loves me. My twin flame, my real true divine counterpart would never, he would never punish me for being with a man while I was not with him. Never. If anything, he would probably thank that man and say, thank you for loving her. Thank you for healing her. There were things you did I couldn't do. There were ways you watched out for her I couldn't. I wasn't here. For instance, when the tornado warning the other day, the tornado sirens came on, there was a tornado that touched down just in the neighborhood next to this, I think. And my ass was sitting outside like an idiot, just singing songs like, girl, whatever. I was just all Disney princess. I was like Snow White singing to some 7 dwarfs out in the fucking forest. And this guy comes outside, and I'd only met him 2 times so far. He'd been brand new as my roommate. He comes outside, and he's like, hey, you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm just singing to my friends. And he's like, yeah, but you hear that, right? That there's a tornado, an actual tornado. And I was like, oh, really? I was like, are you here to help? Are you here to tell me to go inside and get me in shelter? He's like, yes. That's it? Like, you're literally here. Of all the people you could have called in the world, wow. I'm a full-grown adult. I'm an independent woman. I'll do whatever the fuck I please. I will tell you guys right now, transparently, I slept with another man that was not my twin flame recently, last night in particular. And I can't promise it won't happen again. I'm not going to cry over it. I'm not going to be sad over it. In fact, I see love in the way that others don't see love, and they don't experience love. I'm not about to self-loathe, and I'm not about to punish myself, and I'm not even about to ever fucking again let a man come into my life being mad at me that while we were broken up, I slept with somebody else. Oh, hell no. He's not going to be upset at me either. If I forgive me, he will. And if he doesn't, then he's not in my life, is he? You see? It really is all about self-love, self-respect, and being independent in your own energy, not needing someone else to forgive you. You don't need a pastor. You don't need a pope. You don't need a bishop. You don't need anybody to go on behalf of you to the Most High God to forgive whatever it is you're feeling. You need you. You are the Most High God. You're it. So go and sin no more. That's what Jesus told Mary Magdalene. Go and sin no more. Notice it doesn't say, go and don't ever sleep with that guy again. Do I know that it's love? Am I with him for love? That's something only I can answer. You and your relationship, that's something only you can answer. Are you doing something out of love? Only you know. Only you know, which is why Judgment Day is here. Judgment Day is here for all of us. We all are about to have to judge our own motives, our own souls, our own growth, our own lies, our own bullshit we tell ourselves, our own matrix that is literally, you can't escape this. You're not going to be able to escape. What is happening right now in your physical matrix is because of you. You are manifesting this. Whether you like it or not, I don't care. You are God. Whether you like it or not, you're God and you're manifesting this. Do you like what you're manifesting? Okay, great. Keep it up. You're doing an amazing job. If you don't like what you're manifesting, change it. So for me, talking right now about this, if he comes home tonight and we have a really good emotional connection and a great talk, if I feel like I am in the spirit of love, I'll do whatever I damn well please. Facts. If I don't think it's love, I won't do it. That's how you know that you are a being of love. You are literally love. So anything you do is love. Stop being filled with guilt. Look at the motives behind what you did. Look at who you are. Revise that shit. Revise it. Change your own mind. Change your own reality by shifting the guilt and the blame from you to nothing. There is no one to blame. There is no guilt. Give yourself permission to want what you want. And if I want to be with that guy again, I'll be with him. If I don't, I won't. You see? Same with a Snickers bar. If I want to eat a Snickers, I'll do it. If I eat 50 and hate myself for it, and I'm like, wait, what? I overindulged too much, then I won't do it. You see what I mean? Twin flame union, man. It's complex, motherfucker. It's so complex that I don't even know how to maneuver through it. I teach as I go. I teach you guys from experience. I teach you the twin flame journey because I'm literally vlogging through it. I'm vlogging my entire experience, and I've done this, and I'm not stopping now. This is my gift. My gift to humanity is to leave a mark, especially in the twin flame community. And I've been doing so for 6 years. I've been vlogging my journey ever since my near-death experience, ever since I met my twin flame the first time before he killed himself in prison. When I met him back then originally, that love was so intense and it was so passionate that it made me get a divorce. And so I'm telling you right now, I'm going to do what it is I came here to do. And if that means heal a soul tie, if that means be with someone else that isn't my twin flame, I'll do it. I'll do it. And if I still want my twin, I'll manifest that too. I'm just done. I'm done with the guilt. Oh, hell no. I'm not about to live in guilt. Fuck that. I'm owed way too many blessings. Fuck guilt. Why would I ever feel guilt? I'm done. I'm not crying over that. Hell no. The dude's a great guy, by the way. the man that I was with last night, he's an amazing guy. Seriously amazing. Like a serious protector. He cares about me. And I'm not about to feel guilt. I'm done. I'm done feeling guilt. Yes, queen. What do you think about lovers having kids but choosing not to be married? Because of alimony and all. I would ask why you want to be with somebody that you already think going into it you're going to have to pay alimony to one day. Why would you have kids with somebody that you know already it won't work out? You're going into it already believing that you're going to have to pay alimony one day because you're not going to make it. So I would say don't get married then. But then I would ask you to look at why you are okay with having kids at all then, if it's not on a solid foundation. Yes, queen, it will lift you up. Rashi, get with the vibe here on what she's talking about. My bad. Rashi, Jenna is asking for help right now. No shade. No, I know. He wasn't, it's good. She isn't here for other people with heart issues. Yeah, sorry about that. I want to pray with you, Jenna. Breakthrough. Yes. Guilt takes you from him, but he is there. He is there regardless. That's the higher power. You got me there then. Yeah, sorry, I mean it. Yeah, if I don't ever get to meet you, oh, love is hard work, pray. Oh, honey. I got in trouble talking something on YouTube with a warning. I have to be careful reaching out. I might be banned. No. Stop. No, you're not. Stop. Guys, we have to be so fucking careful anymore. We have to be careful what we're putting out there. Shadow ban this. Can't do that. Divorce is going to happen. It's imminent. Guys, no. This is why I love my twin flame, because he's a high priest. And he tells people no, just like I do. He makes people get down to business, and he makes them look at shit. Why do you talk like that? Why do you tell the universe this is going to happen? Here, do this. Talk, like, have people gossip about me. I want more trolls. I want poverty. I want this. Why? Why are we not correcting this behavior as we see it? Jenna, there for you if you want to have me. I do. I love you, Samantha. You're already helping me. You're already helping me, love. You don't need to do anything. You're here. You got to understand that you're just simply holding space for divine feminine to heal, my love. Like, I'm going to heal myself. See, I took all that man's pain last night. Well, not all of it. I took a lot, and I just need to transmute it. If it's not him, it's my twin. If it's not a twin, it's that guy. It's that guy. It's this woman at the cash register. It's that lady at the library. It's this. It doesn't matter. It's that you take on pain from people as an empath, and you have to be able to transmute it. You have to be able to clear it, and you have to be able to talk your way out of it. That's what healers do. And I really, truly am a healer, and I know that to be true. So when I am with a man, that man is going to know the goodness of God, the goodness of Goddess, the goodness of a real divine feminine that does not wish to hurt a man ever. That's not my goal. My goal is not to hurt anyone. My goal is to take your pain and transmute it. But only if I have the energy, only if I feel like I can do it. Otherwise, you get so burnt out and you have no energy for yourself in a day that you can't pay your bills and you can't do other things like make money for yourself or go to work or go to a job or heal somebody else that needs it too. You know, you really do have to be selfish to be selfless. And so, thankfully for me, the universe always puts money in my bank account. I'm always taken care of. God always takes care of me. So when I heal men like that, I'm going to be taken care of. I'm going to be totally okay. But sometimes, though, if I stay in that energy of guilt, or I let the like negative vibes get to me so long, it kills me vibrationally. And I have to bring in shit into my reality that sucks, because guilt is such a low vibration, and shame, that we hold on to that and we manifest from that low vibration. And I'm not about it. I don't fucking owe that, though. I don't owe negative karma. Because my intentions were pure. My intentions were to love a man. And I am not about to be persecuted for it. I will forgive myself in an instant. And if other women can't understand, honey, that's a you thing. You go learn. I understand that there are a lot of people that think I'm bad. I'm a bad woman because I'm not married. I'm 36 years old. I don't have kids. I don't even have a pet. Okay, I don't even have a goldfish. I'm a free bird. God guides my path. I get to travel wherever I want. I get to work from home. I get to have a beautiful fucking life that I love. And a lot of women get jealous over it, and they especially want to come at me with pitchforks when I'm with a guy who is just now recently leaving his ex and saying stuff like, you have no idea, they were probably going to get back together. I'm going to take a man's word as gospel. I'm going to trust a man when he says something. Like I had to admit when my man told me last week that he was breaking up with me. I took it as gospel. Now, I'm going to manifest a different version of him coming back, but I have to take that version of him that told me to fuck right off. I have to take that version at face value, because that version of him exists. My ex dumped me, which is why I don't feel guilt for doing what I'm doing. But though there is a reality where he and I are together already, all I have to do is tune into that reality. I do not have to see the version of him that doesn't want me. I have to see the version that does want me. Both exist. Both versions of your soulmate exist, hunty. The version that told you to fuck off, I never want to see you again, and the version that says, I love you, I'm marrying you, and introduces you to his family as the future children's mother. Okay? That is also real. It is all about what you focus on and what you claim as a master manifester. What you claim as God, the operant power in your reality. Which version are you claiming? Up till now, I was claiming, he broke up with me. Why? Because I wanted to see what this guy was about. I want options. I want to see if the twin flame journey is really right for me. Or do I want a soulmate? Do I want something easier? Do I want calm? Do I want a white picket fence and some kids and a couple dogs and like a nice life? Or do I want the struggle of being a high priestess and being so responsible for people and their souls sometimes that it is too burdensome, and the only thing I can do is run to my high priest, who is my twin flame, and it is so exhausting. I don't blame myself, and I'm not going to guilt trip myself for sleeping with another man. You can if you want, but that shame, judge not lest ye be judged. I'm not judging myself, so I'm not going to be judged. You will be judged for doing that, because you already judge yourself if you were to sleep with another man. You see? You already judge yourself for the actions that you have. The same people who judge me for my size are the same people that hate themselves when they eat a cookie and gain 5 pounds. I don't beat myself up when I gain weight because I love myself. So judge not lest ye be judged. You're out here judging my size, and really what it is you're judging your body all the time. You see? It's a projection. Same with my love life. I live a life that is very non-traditional, and a lot of people do not like that I live this way, but that's because you don't live this way, and you hate that you don't live this way. You hate that you do not live free. You might hate that men are repelled by you. I can't help that I attract high quality men into my life. I love them and they love me, and that's it. And why would I feel guilt about that? So ladies, I think we're learning a lesson here today, and we're finding out through the matrix showing us and telling us no and closing all these doors. It's literally begging you to reprogram it and ask, tell it, what do you want then? If you don't want this, what do you want? If you don't want poverty, then what do you want? The universe is not just going to assume you want wealth. It assumes you want what the fuck you talk about. So what do you talk about all day? Do you talk about how your boyfriend cheated on you? Do you talk about how broke you are? Because that's what the universe is going to assume you want, right? Now you got 47. 47 what? Oh. 50 subscribers is needed to come live. Oh, somebody needed, okay. So I was like, what? Okay, wait, okay. Okay. I would send, oh, you're sweet, Samantha. I love you. I love you. Sharing heart is not easy, but it's important, and you really have to try. I hold myself to a higher standard because I am a high priestess for a living. I literally accept money from people, and I have to be able to live ethically and morally. I would not be able to take money from people ethically as a psychic medium if I did not believe that life goes on after death. I would not be able to take money ethically and morally from hardworking individuals into my bank account unless I live a very transparent life where I am living an upright life for God. Especially when it comes to twin flames, because I am a twin flame coach and I coach twins. So I have to be transparent and I have to tell you, listen guys, I have a twin flame. And I also have multiple soulmates. And there's always a choice. Always. Always. You always have a choice. That's how beautiful free will is. That's how beautiful it is to be a God. Be the operant power. You always have a choice. For me, it was getting a little too hard to lasso this man in when he's a high priest and he's out there being everybody's high priest but my own. And you know what? I'm going to tell you right now, as God is my witness, I know what the problem is. I was not manifesting my twin to come in caring about my needs. And girls, we need to fix this. I would, in my imagination, I'd be the one texting him. I'd be the one calling him. I'd be the one asking him to come over here or whatever. But I would never hear him say like, hey, I love you. Are you okay? Or what do you need today, babe? Or how about I bring you over here? How about I pay for your ride? You come over here. It's something like that, you know? It's always like I'm the one supporting this relationship. And it gets exhausting. And so again, we are right now looking at rock bottom in your life and in my life, right? Well, it's not really rock bottom, but for me, it's not. This is not rock bottom. I've seen rock bottom and this is not rock bottom. It's just simply fine. You don't want this. Well, show me what you do want then, right? And so when I had 0 people in my live stream, I was like, the fuck? That doesn't even seem right. Somebody was like, is this glitching? Are you guys seeing it glitch? Anybody else? Hello? And then nothing. And then there were crickets. And then it said 0 people in here. And I was like, what the fuck? No, that's not what I want. Okay. Well, then tell us what you do want, Jenna. You don't want to be ignored. Okay. So tell us what you do want. Show us what you do want. Imagine what you do want. Write down what you do want. Because you keep bitching and moaning that you have 0 goose egg, no friends, no this, no that, no twin coming over, twin flame, you know. Okay, what do you want then? Talking about how, oh, I don't have any groceries. I don't have any money in my bank account. I don't have this. I don't have that. I don't have friends. I don't have family. What do you want then? Because you're telling us that we should give you more of nothing. Right? I hold myself to a higher standard because I have been to the other side. I literally live for God. I literally, everything, mind, body, soul, spirit, everything I consume, my money in my bank account, the love choices that I choose, everything is for God. Because in 2019, when I died, I had a near-death experience. I came back. I came back because I promised to work for the Most High God. And so I have no choice. I work for God now. And so my experiences are oftentimes very extreme. And then I have to talk about it emotionally. I have to talk about what happens with me. And it's embarrassing. And then I'm on the internet forever being that girl. But at least this time, I know that I'm helping twin flames because I'm showing you right now in live time. I had a client recently ask me, Jenna, should I date other men while I'm waiting for my twin flame? And now I get it. I get what to tell you. I get how to help you. I get it now. You see, I learn lessons so I can teach them. And I'm not afraid of my power anymore. And I'm also not afraid of being relied on anymore. I'm not afraid of the responsibility that comes with being a high priestess. So I have to assume that my high priest, my twin flame, is also not scared of stepping up and being enough, because the separation between us is killing us. And I don't like that. So fine. Sign me up, coach. Fine, God, you win. Fine. Okay, fine, I'll be with him. And I'll do this work for humanity. Okay. No matter what. Even if it's bad. Even if there's death threats, dox threats. Even if I, what. But there's not. There's nothing like that anymore. I'm protected and divinely guided. There is none of that coming in for me. I get to determine what comes in for me. And what comes in for me is health and love and healing. And happiness and joy and more opulence and financial abundance and great sex and amazing times with people. And I am going to have that because I determine it. So today's lesson, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I slept with a man last night that is not my twin flame. And I'm not sorry. And I was even told telepathically, because my ex-boyfriend met this guy. They know each other. They've already met. He came over to my house and my Airbnb, and he was here. So they already know each other. So my twin told me, please don't feel guilt. If you do it, don't feel guilt. Just don't. So he told me telepathically, if you're going to do it, I understand, but don't feel guilt. That guilt will kill us all. I'm not about to feel guilt. If I want to be with him again, I will. If we have a connection and it's something fun and it's spontaneous and it's like it's healing and that's then let's do it. If it's avoiding each other and that's what's healing, let's do it. If it's drinking tea, let's do it. If whatever it is that's healing, that's what I want to do. Right? You don't know, but that means loads. Aww. You're not bad. Doesn't matter how many people tell you you're not bad. Doesn't matter how many people tell you you're not worthy of bad karma. Do you believe that you are worthy of bad karma? They can tell you till they're blue in the face, sweet cheeks. People can tell you every single day, oh, honey, forgive yourself, love yourself. It's okay. It's okay. I would have done the same thing. Do you know the Muffin Man? Do you know God is you? Because if so, do you want to punish God? Would you want to punish yourself? Once you learn that you truly are God, would you want to live in guilt? No, of course not. Of course you wouldn't. Because you really want blessings as a God, right? As love, you would want blessings. So don't live in guilt. Your high priest is Jesus, queen. 100%. You don't show yourself on your channel, Retro. Oh, I see. Your body is a temple, you know it. Exactly. And this man's very healthy. Very good. Very, very, very good. He's insanely well kept up. I mean, he works for, the government. And they make sure you're in tip-top shape, baby. That much I saw. I was like, whoa. They ain't playing games over there. What are they feeding you? Wheaties? What do they feed? Look at our tax dollars going to great use. Okay. I'm learning too. Exactly. We are all learning. I love you too. I feel it. I feel it. I think we could bless each other. You would teach me confidence and I will encourage you. Oh, fake it till we make it really is a thing. Guys, and I'm here for you. I'm here for us. We all need to be better women. We all need to be the best women. We need to be the best woman, okay? So that when we get involved with a guy like last night, we are showing them a healed empress. We are showing them for the first time in their entire life what it looks like to not be with an abusive woman. Heal yourself, and everyone benefits from that, okay? So he will always have his standard up here now. Jenna treated me with respect. She loved me. She honored me. She pleased me. I now know that anyone I'm ever with will love me in the way that she loved me. But make sure it's with somebody deserving, baby. Make sure it's with a guy who is very ready to be healed, begging for it, asking for it even. Literally. Don't just give this away anymore to people that aren't going to do good shit with it. Heal those that want the healing. Love the lovers. Protect the protectors. Right? Inspire the inspirational. Motivate the motivators. This is really how it should be. And so anyway, with him, he's a very good man, beautiful, loves me, a very strong, dominant, masculine who is a protector. And I do not feel at all like it was wrong for me to give to him at all in the slightest. What I feel was wrong was that I did it while my heart is with another man. That is where the guilt came in. Not that this man wasn't worthy. He's very worthy. And I'm very worthy. But my true desire is to be with my high priest. And if you can know that what you do, even physically, being intimate with another man, if you can know that even that is healing and leading you to good, because God, all things work for the glory of good. All things work for the glory of God. All things work for the glory of goodness. So if you can really truly know that as a divine feminine or as a divine masculine, whatever, it doesn't matter, that you are really the healer, that you are that one, why would there be guilt? There would be zero guilt because you would know that you are a healer and you are love. And you just poured love and healing into somebody. There's zero guilt. Why feel guilt? Guilt will kill a soul. Why do you want to kill your soul? You're a god. Why? It doesn't even make sense. So at first, while I cried, yeah, I was crying because I was like thinking that my twin flame could never forgive me. I already forgave me. I am in the process of forgiving myself. My twin flame has no choice but to reflect that back. He will be showing up in my life as I demand it. He will show up in my life as I keep demanding the universe show me how he shows up. He shows up attentive, kind, healed, ready for union, ready for life purpose, ready to transmute pain, ready to be there for me, ready to be there for other divine feminines. Once you realize that it is you forgiving you, and that's it, doesn't matter if a man forgives you. Doesn't matter if your parents forgive you. Doesn't matter if an ex ever forgives you for something. It never matters again. It is you. Right? And that's what you need to realize, is that you're not in a competition with anybody. You're not even in a competition with the Matrix. You're in a competition with yourself. How quickly can you ascend? How often can you stay ascended? Right? So, how often can you stay ascended and stop descending into guilt and shame and pain? Because look, honey, in a given day, do you know how many people would tell me that because of my size, I should be ashamed of myself? Do you know how many women alone are envious and jealous that I can be happy in my own skin with stretch marks, being plus size, having flaws? Girl, everybody has flaws. I just happen to love myself. And there are a lot of people who would really like me to feel shame for that. I do not feel shame for loving myself. I do not feel shame for calling myself sexy. I do not feel shame for loving my belly or my thunder thighs or my stretch marks. I don't feel guilt. I feel empowered. I feel divine. I feel just fine. And if any man is given the privilege of being with me, it is going to translate into a physical encounter of absolute confidence in myself as a goddess. So why would there be any guilt? All I'm doing is showing a man a confident woman. All I'm doing is showing the internet a confident, vulnerable woman. Why would there be any shame or guilt in what I do for a living? And why then would I ever be afraid to accept and receive for it? Receive money, provisions, gifts, compliments, prayers, beautiful friends. Why? If you know that as a divine feminine, you are out here healing yourself and others, why would you ever feel guilt for that? So refocus and establish what you really want, because you're seeing what you don't want. So focus, refocus. What do you do want then? Write it down. Get honest with yourself. There's nothing wrong in admitting that you want companionship. There's nothing wrong with admitting you want fellowship. There's nothing wrong in admitting that after years and years and years of being a hermit and being a recluse and not having friends because of your spiritual journey, that you are now allowed to have love and friends and good sex and options in men, options in women. You are allowed to have that as a free sovereign being. Who is the one going to tell you you can't have it? Society? You're using society as a standard by which you should measure anything? We're talking the Kim Kardashian society out there? What? You're using that to judge whether you are a good person or not. You're using societal standards. Okay, that sucks. I'm not. I'm going to use my own standards. I'm going to use my own integrity. I'm going to use my own moral and ethical compass system. I'm going to use my own internal compass as God to determine who I am as a God. And I am a good God. I am a good God to myself and others. I take pain away. I manifest good things for people. I instruct and motivate people to get what the fuck they want out of life and stop taking no for an answer. I do what I do for love. Therefore, last night, what I did for love is also love. Why would I feel guilt about love? Why would I ever feel guilt about loving someone? Exactly. The difference between me and a lot of people that would do something like last night is that I knew my intentions going in were to heal this man. Some people get with a new guy to hurt their ex. Right there is your intention. Right there is magic, sweetheart. Right there is why you're still dealing with karmic debt. Your intentions are shit. Your intentions are to cheat on a man or cheat on a woman. That was not my intentions. That's why I sleep well at night, because I know that my intentions are good and I choose love. Some people get in a new connection to hurt their ex. Some people comment things to hurt someone and make them feel bad about themselves. Go get your karma. That's what you deserve. You deserve karma. You deserve to be corrected, because what you're doing is hurting people. And by association, hurting yourself. And that's not okay. So go get your fucking karma. Now, me, I do not want karma, because I am a good God. And I am a good lover. And I am a good healer. And I am a good shaman and a good instructor and a good guide to people. So I do not want to suffer. That's what guilt is. Guilt is a way for you to suffer. You don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. Unless you do. If you do deserve it, go get it. Go live in guilt. If you want to. Who am I to stop you, right? Go live in guilt. But me personally, now understanding that you really are the operant power, why would you? Why would you put yourself in that situation of pain? Why? Your motives were good. Your intentions are good. You're a healer. You're a lover. Don't feel guilt. If anybody tries to make you feel guilt, that's on them. Right? Prayer works. It does. And I feel like somebody prayed for me in here. I can feel it. I can feel my energy got lighter. You're allowed to want and feel what you need. Yep. We could do with a healthy catch-up. Struggling. But I offer. Oh, thank you. I'm not sure right now, Samantha. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate the offer. Aw. So anyway, I'm really, look, see, this is what I'm saying. You know what? With the 0 subscribers I had in that live stream, I was like, what the fuck? I had all these girls, all my girlfriends, 5 at least, high priestesses in here just being like, Jenna, I love you. It's okay. Talk it out, baby. Like, get it out, right? And I literally go to look at the comment section and finally read these sweet comments. And I'm literally looking at it. And then I read one that says, is anybody else glitching out? And I was like, what? Crickets. Everybody just dropped like flies. 0 people. Everybody just left. And I was like, wait, what? And that's when I realized that God was trying to show me something. God is trying to show me, if you don't want this, what do you want? This is the perfect 0 people in here. That is a perfect opportunity, Jenna, as a content creator, to think and imagine and think thoughts from, oh my God, I have so many people in my live stream, I can't even believe it anymore. I remember when I used to have 0 and now I have 6,000. On any given live stream, I'm impacting 6,000 people in a positive way. Why? Because I trust myself. It's another thing. Sleeping with that man last night. I now see 11 people, 11 likes, 11. I now see that I want my twin flame. I'm not necessarily against or opposed being with fun in the meantime, but I also know that my end goal, what I truly want, my truest heart's desire, is to be with my true divine counterpart. And sometimes you have to see what you don't want so you can see what you do want. And that is basically what I was being shown with the goose eggs. I cannot believe 0 people were in here. And I had to look at it and be like, fuck you. Bullshit. Fucking Matrix, you fucking asshole. And I was like, fuck you. Fuck you, God. And I kicked a basket in the laundry room. I was like, fuck you. And I was like, okay, Jenna, calm your tits. It's just 0 people. It's just a lie. It's lies. If you want it to be real, make it real. Say there are 0 people and nobody supports you. Do you want that? Say it. That's what the devil is waiting for you to do, girl. Satan himself anymore is waiting on all of us to be like, yeah, look at this then. Look at this version that I'm giving you. Be okay with it. But it's just like my soulmate last night. I'm not okay with that. I want to be okay with more. I mean, as much as he's lovely, even he can give more. Even he can be better. Even, but so this is a perfect example. The title of today's video is Persist. Even when the 3D is like, oh, this is good you're going to get. Oh yeah, your boyfriend telling you to lose his number. That's right. That's what the fucking devil would want me to think. Seriously. Do you know how many more people I inspire in a day when I'm excited and motivated and feeling so good about my twin flame being healthy and sobering up? He's a former recovering alcoholic. I don't know what he's been doing the last couple weeks, but I do know that I've saved his life a few times because his alcoholism was out of control. And every time he would detox, every time he'd get healthy, his body would shut down. And it was like that. That is how dependent on alcohol his body used to be. And so for him to be getting sober, it is such a hard ask of anybody that he pushed me away because he didn't want me to ask more of him. It doesn't matter what he wants. It matters what the fuck I want. In my reality, it matters what the fuck I want. And if I want a man to be healthy for me and our collective and our soul family and our planet, he will be stepping it the fuck up. Why? Because I do not settle. And it is okay that I now see that I have options in love. It's okay. If I want to be with this guy again, I will be. He's actually a really great guy, to be completely honest with you. He's not my twin flame. Not at all. Not at all. There's not as much spice. Listen, that's a thing. Spice in the bedroom, girl, that keeps you hooked. And there's not that. It's not that. but it's definitely, it's good. It's just not fireworks. And I would prefer fireworks. So I'm going to manifest just that. And if my man needs to sober the fuck up to be with me, then so be it. That's what the fuck is going to happen. If my matrix has to finally conform to what I say goes, then that's what's going to happen. Oh. Oh, wait. Hold on a second, please. Oh. Oh my God. So there's this guy that looks identical from this far away, like a couple houses down. He looks identical to the man that I slept with last night. And he got out of his car and he went to go like hug a couple people. There's like a group of people all huddled together and they're all friends. And Spirit is telling me like, keep visualizing the people you love having better. Because that's one thing he told me. He said, I just want my friends. I want friends. I want good, healthy friends. I want fellowship. I want community. Because I said, because this man has escaped Mormonism. And I said, okay, so what did you love about being Mormon? You must have loved something. He's like, I don't like the indoctrination, but I did like the fellowship and I liked community. And because he's a Leo, it makes a lot of sense. Leos are they need community. They need to be the hub of a community, right? And so as this guy who looks identical to this man goes up and like 1, 2, 3, it's like 5 guys and they're all just talking to this man. And it just, Spirit showed me, okay, we're going to show you realities to bless people with. And this is something I discussed with him about one of my psychic gifts. One of the best gift I have. Well, besides, the second best gift I have is the ability to paint a picture of a different reality for people. So many people come to me and they are convinced that their reality is so fucking structured and it's permanent. An example, people talk about the price of eggs. God, what do you mean? What do you mean? The price of eggs? They're cheap as fuck. What do you mean? What do you mean? I have like 6 dozen of them right now on the counter. It's a lie, I don't. But there is a reality where you can go with me into a different reality. I can paint for you a picture of something else temporarily enough for you to see a different reality. Because you don't have a choice until you see 2 different realities. I don't even have a choice until I see a soulmate and a twin flame. That's the truth. I didn't even know I had a choice until I had 2 men. You don't even know you have a choice until somebody else can paint for you a different picture than the one you're seeing. So right now, I'm seeing this man who looks like the man I slept with last night, and he's out here leading a group of men. And I am seeing Spirit tell me right now, okay, we're showing you something. Run with it. Is that the one you want? Is that the reality you want for him? You want him to have friends. You want him to have strong, empowered divine masculines. You want him healthy and happy, and you want him laughing and loving you and texting you every once in a while like, hey, how you doing? I'm so happy. This is great. Look at this flight that I'm on, and taking pictures and sending you love, because he's love, that man, right? How does happiness feel when you see it? You see it and then you choose it, right? If you don't have another choice, how do you ever really have free will? Think about it. Think about it. So one of my gifts that I have is being able to see a different reality that others can't see. That's the gift of being a psychic. And I can tune into a reality where something is going your way or it's not going your way. And I can paint for you a picture that you need to see. You don't need to see it. You don't have to see it. You don't have to come to me for that. I don't have to paint it for you. You can stay where the fuck you're at. But one of my gifts is being able to tune in to a different reality and express what it is, explain what it is. Now, I actually think that this is what some would call Atlantis. I think I'm able to tune into Atlantean energy. I see Atlantis, the fallen world, the fallen city, right, as this place of high value, like high insight, high priestesses, a high established world. And it fell, it collapsed. But I, as a psychic, get to go into some of these little caverns, these little like places held sacred, and I get to tune into something and I get to relay it to you as a medium, and you can get to see a different reality that exists. You should be seeing the reality where eggs, if you want, I'm going to tell you what reality I want you to see. And then if you want to see it, you can see it. If not, you can fucking leave. It is that easy. Go see what the fuck shit reality you want. I don't care. The one that I'm going to paint for you right now is that eggs are so cheap because all the hens and the chickens have just reproduced so much because farmers finally figured out what was wrong with the eggs in the first place, what was wrong with the chickens. They healed the chickens, and then the chickens were so fertile that they actually made more eggs than they thought they would. And now all these farmers have these eggs that they're basically giving away for free because they literally have more supply than they have demand. So now eggs are hella dirt cheap, and people are like, oh my God, do you remember that time we used to not be able to afford eggs and now like that's all we eat anymore? That is a reality that you can simply tune in and believe or not believe. I don't give a fuck. But the thing is, just know that if you believe in him, you will have everlasting life. Believe in the one that helps you believe in what I just portrayed to you. That Christ self that is you, that Jesus that is me, that Jesus that is you, just portrayed a new reality. And it is your simple belief in him, belief in that reality, belief that you are him, that gets you from this reality to that one with the eggs. I'm telling you, it's that easy. You just have to believe in it. The problem is most of us don't believe in that reality because we haven't programmed our mind yet to believe that there's not like a logical explanation. So one of my gifts is being able to give you a logical explanation as to why that new reality is already happening. Same with like legal cannabis for me in Iowa. I, right now, am manifesting that cannabis recreationally is legal in Iowa. And it's definitely already a reality somewhere because I can see it. I can already see everybody talking about it. I could already see dispensaries. I could already see everything, right? And I've already lived in states where it's fully legal recreationally. So it's not a pipe dream. It's literally fucking happening all across the planet. People are getting out of the fucking prohibition, stupid bullshit of weed is bad. Go fuck yourself, truly. So what I see now is a reality where everybody's talking about it and everybody's like, yeah. Isn't this so cool? This dispensary opened. I bought this edible last week. I'm getting therapy here. I have CBD. I got this oil. I got that. And, just healing taking place everywhere because I love the herb. I love marijuana. So I know that in my heaven, marijuana is everywhere. So I'm not going to accept a reality where marijuana is prohibited. I'm going to accept a reality where our governor is doing shit to get in alignment with the higher plane of existence that is Mother Earth healing its people. So I very much love 420. I very much love ganja, and Mary Jane is my best friend. Okay. So what I will not do is stand for the barbaric, old, antiquated, outdated bullshit of like, oh, weed is like no, fuck yourself. Every other state, everybody on the planet is starting to wake up to the idea that it is literally just an herb. It is a plant grown in the ground that is good for you. So anyway, point is, I could sit here and believe the reality that they told me exists. Is there a reality where it's prohibited? Yes. There's also a reality where it is legalized. It is all about where your attention goes, energy flows. Where have you guys been putting all your attention lately? For me, I just saw and witnessed a 2-minute clip of a version of the man that I was with last night who could have everything he wants because I love him. I want to manifest that for him. He wants community. I want him to have that. I want him to have friends. So what I will do is, if I love him enough, and if I want to heal him enough, what I will do is I will write up on a piece of paper. I'll write, wow, he has so many amazing friends, and he's doing all this world travel. And though that's not my cup of tea, I hate traveling, to be honest. I'm such a hermit. Though that's his thing, he could text me pictures. I could start visualizing him happy and finding a soulmate and telling me that he got married. I could do all this stuff, right? But it really is where your attention goes, energy flows. And where has your attention been going to lately? Has your attention been going to, oh, well, he's so sad and mopey and he's back on the bottle and he's drinking again and he's this and that? Because that right there, my friends, is why you are not in alignment with your twin flame. And do you think the fucking universe is going to allow a goddess to be with somebody like that, an alcoholic right now? No. And you're not building them different. You're not manifesting them different than that. So why the fuck would the universe bring it in like that? Listen, I'm just yelling at myself, guys. Why would the universe, if you keep saying, oh, he's an alcoholic and he's with that girl still and like he has that job that he hates and he's so angry all the time, and like, why the fuck though would the universe bring that in? Listen, I am really preaching to the choir right now because this is a me thing. This isn't even a you thing. This is so channeled for me, okay? Here I was saying, oh, he's such an asshole, guys. He dumped me. And he's like, and he's still mean now. And it's like, he's got all these friends and he loves everybody but me. And blah, 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 blah. Okay, so why the fuck would I claim out loud all the other hours of the day that I'm a goddess deserving love and basically being worshipped by my man? Why would then the universe bring in a guy who has zero time for me? I need to reframe how I see him. If I do not change the way I view him, it is not going to be what I'm deserving of. And it will not work. Where your attention goes, energy flows. So you guys have got to start putting your attention on the things you do want. And so today, when I was crying and I was like, I'm so sad. I hope my twin flame can forgive me if I like sleep with this guy. Girl, I already forgive myself because the intentions are pure. I love this man and he loves me. Period. That's it. End of story. I am love. So I'm already forgiven. I am God. I'm already forgiven. I forgive me the second it happens. It is not even a thing that needs forgiveness. There's not even anything that needs forgiveness. You see? Really, to truly know that you are allowed to have your desires and have your desires met. There is zero things for forgiveness. This is only an empathic human thing. We think that some things we do, we need forgiveness for. Why? Because society said something. Because you believed what society said. That's it. If your own internal morality and compass system was saying this is ethical because I love them and they love me, there it is. That's it. Now, it's a lot different though if you're the only one in love, if you're the only one choosing love, if you're the only one setting intentions for it to be love. The other person, it's like to get back with somebody or to make somebody jealous or to like ghost you or like steal energy harvest from you. That's different. That's different. I'm talking about if a full-grown man with sovereignty as a alpha daddy, okay, talking to me, an alpha mommy, and he's like, hey, you want to hook up? And I'm like, yeah, okay, perfect. Two consenting adults, no ring on our fingers, doing what we do, all right? Totally different than if you were the only empath in that situation. Do you see? That's not love. That wouldn't be love anymore. Now it's codependency. Now it's being used. Now it's being energy harvested. Now it's something else entirely. And that's where the guilt comes in, of course, because we do that to ourselves. We don't know it, but we jeopardize our own femininity. We jeopardize our own bodies. We jeopardize our own minds, our own souls when we sign these soul contracts. So if you can match, they can match your level of, I'm doing this for love, I'm doing this for healing, then why would there be guilt, baby? Why would there be guilt? You would be with a divine person. You would be with a divine masculine or a divine feminine that wants healing. Why the fuck would there be guilt? Zero. You healing someone who wants healing. Zero guilt in that. You healing someone continually that never wants healing, honey, lots of guilt. Lots of guilt and wasted energy. All right? If you are trying to heal somebody who does not want healing, that is stupid. That is me going to chase my ex. Why would I chase? You don't want healing. Cool. Stay over there. This man wants healing. Cool. I'll stay over here where I'm needed. There is zero guilt. So I would highly, oh my God, look at this. Wait, I don't want you to see the license. Nah, shit. I don't know. I don't want you guys to see the license plate on that. But there's these two dogs, these two huskies with their heads out the window on either side of the back. Oh my God. Anyway, look. I'm getting myself out of my own jam. I'm getting myself out of this pickle right now. It's that We should not be living in guilt. Guilt is the lowest vibration and it is going to alter your reality. It will. Your matrix will start shooting out all this bullshit that you don't want and you're not agreeing to because you're in a low vibration manifesting from a low vibration. Guys, it is a thing. It is a thing. You will be manifesting from a state of guilt and thinking thoughts from a state of guilt. And as we know, your state of being or wherever, whatever reality you're in, is dictated by your thoughts. Are you thinking thoughts aligned with the reality you want? Or are you thinking thoughts from the reality you don't want? And if you're in guilt, I'm telling you right now, you're gonna be fucking stuck in a reality that you do not want. And you're gonna be thinking thoughts from a shit reality called hell. Okay? So really the issue right now on the planet, all these manifestation coaches, I wish they would add a little element of the spiritual to it in that, how about you forgive your damn self? How about you realize that you are your own twin flame? How about you realize that you are the man that you wanted to forgive you? Here I was crying a little bit ago about the fact that I slept with another man last night that was not my twin flame. And I said, oh, I hope he can forgive me. Like, I hope he one day will take me back. And fuck that. First of all, of course he will. There's already reality that we are together. Second of all, it doesn't matter if a man forgives me, right? The Bible even says, like, call no man your father. So I don't know why we call bishops, pastors, popes, whatever, fathers, all this, it's like, go to God on your own. Go forgive yourself on your own. You don't need a mediator to forgive your sins. I don't need my ex to forgive my sins. There are no sins. I did it in love. There it is. There are no sins. You did it in love. If you know that you are a being of love, you are no longer a sinner. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because man, does it piss me off when so many people are like, girl, we're out here. We're sinners. We're sinners. Nah, speak for your damn self. I'm a God. Speak for your damn self. You're either a sinner or you're saved in Christ, girl. There are two options here. You're either saved or you're not. You cannot serve two masters. You're either a sinner or you're not. At the end of the day, if you are truly in alignment with love and you know yourself as God, you are the divine. You are the divine. You're it. You're no longer a sinner, are you? You wouldn't be a sinner if you're a God. If you make the rules, you make the policies, you abide by this stuff, and you are pure unconditional love. You are love. You are emitting a frequency of love all the time because you are now your higher self. You have your higher self fully integrated into your physical vessel. You are now a being of pure love, walking around like a human. You're no longer in sin because you are Christ. You are forgiven in Christ. You get it, though. Because, man, it pisses me off. When so many Christians come up to me and call me a sinner. Girl, bye. I don't know you. You don't know me. Don't call me a fucking sinner. I'm not going to sit here in guilt. I'm not going to feel like I did something that's a sin, right? So today, I guess, I'm actually really grateful for what happened last night because I get to share with you what happens on the twin flame journey for real, because I've been on the twin flame journey for 6 years. I've been vlogging my journey this whole time. If you guys Google twin flames, you can Google it all and you'll see what I've talked about. I've talked about false twin flames, twin flame love bite, aliens hacking the matrix to keep twin flames away from each other. Girl, my face is plastered on the internet when it comes to twin flames. I'm a twin flame coach. I'm literally a mentor. I get paid to be a twin flame coach. So though I slept with someone last night that was not my twin flame, it's a pretty big deal, considering I already knew who my twin flame was, and I slept with this guy after the fact. So it is a big deal, okay? It's actually like a really big deal that I did that. But whatever. The thing I'm trying to say is there is no guilt. There shouldn't be guilt. If you know that you as a healer, you did it with good intentions of love because you are loved. Do you know yet that ye are gods? Do you know yet that you are love? All right, what's the fucking problem? If you know that you are God, what's the problem then? That person would be healed because of you. That person would be in love because of you. And your soulmate, your twin flame, whoever you're trying to manifest would still be in love with you. And you would be God and you would still get them. So what is the problem? Guilt? What is the problem? You're not allowed to win? You're not allowed to have a success? You're not allowed to have choices? What is it? What is it that has standardized your limitations? because you have limitations that you can't have what you want. Oh, it's either this guy or this guy. Why? You're a goddess. Figure that shit out. Oh, well, I can work at this job, but they have these limiting hours and then I have to travel here. But like, why? Are you God or are you not? And that really is it. That really is the blasphemous message of today. Are you God or are you not? Because you can't serve two masters. You're either pure love, and anytime you gave some loving to somebody, it healed their soul. Why would there be guilt in that? Or you don't yet know who you are, and when you get involved with stuff with like a fling or hookup or somebody, whatever, there's that guilt and shame and stuff because you don't know who you are and you don't know what your motives and intentions were behind it. A lot of people hook up with somebody to punish their ex. That's true. That is very true. A lot of people want power and fame and notoriety because they want to have power and they want to dominate over people. You have to know your intentions and your motives. And then you have to know that that's why the universe is either punishing your ass with karma or not. Do you believe that you deserve karma? Do you believe that karma is real? If you believe that karma is real for yourself, it's probably because you think you deserve that shit. And you create it for yourself as a god. However, I as a god do not create karma for myself because fuck that. We aren't God, but we have power. Samantha, 100% fake. That is the fakest comment I've ever seen. We are 100% God. We are it. That is it. We are true source. We are operant power of all of this. We have power. We are royalty in him. Right. In him. Who do you think him is? The fact that you don't know that you are him is why Jesus was having to tell some of his disciples why you can't heal people. Because you don't know that you are him. You don't know that you are the healer. You don't know that you are the Christ. Ye of little faith. Some of his disciples would come up to him and say shit like, Jesus, we wanted to heal this boy, but we couldn't. What happened? He said, ye of little faith. You should know this by now. You should know that it is you. You are the healer. And I'm talking about divine feminines in here especially. You guys especially should be out here knowing that ye are goddesses and that everything you touch heals. Everything. When you speak one time over a plant, it grows. When you speak one time over a man, he gets better. When you speak a prayer and so mote it be, so it is, amen. Boom, there it is, done. When you speak life over your finances, boom, there it is, done. It is that. It is that. It is that. It is that. And it should be that all the time. And if it's not, it's because we have limitations here. Like, we're not God, but... See, we're not gods, though, Jenna. We're not gods, though. No, then you're not God. That's fine. But you should really know that in him is you. You are him. To see yourself as anything less than the Christ means that there is separation. Why are you living in separation? There is no separation. You are all of it. You're the operant power. You are literally it. You are the end and the beginning, the alpha, the omega. You are it. You are the reason that the manifestation is first brought into your orbit as a desire in your mind. You are the one that fulfills it. You're the one that says you want it, and then you're the one that fulfills it. You're all of it. You're the beginning and the end, the alpha and omega. You're the reason that the desire itself is placed on your heart. That was your higher self, aka him, aka Jesus, aka Christ, aka Krishna, aka whatever. That is you, laid it on your heart. You're the one that asked for the desire in the first place. You pray for the desire. Boom, God puts the desire on your heart, aka you. You did it. You put God as your higher self in authority in your experience. God is now the most high God that you worship. He is now Lord. So now you, God, says, oh, that's a great desire. I want that. Oh, that'd be cool. Could I have that? Of course you can have it. You're being shown it because you already have it in a timeline. Guess who just showed up? So you can have it. You already have it. That's the whole point. So you're the one that prays for the desire. You're the one that receives the desire in your heart. You're the one that claims the desire. says, yep, no, that is mine. That is mine. And then you're the one that experiences the desire. And that is why I got laid last night. Because I had a desire. I asked for something. I asked for healing. Boom, this guy shows up. I asked for my desire to be recognized by me. Okay, great. I think I want this guy. Boom. That 3, I acknowledged my desire. And I said, this is what I'm going to claim. I want it. I get it. That's it. And a story. So I literally did manifest him last night. I literally did that. And then 4 is accepting your desire in the 3D. That's how it is. So the God self is you. Oh, I love you, Jenna, and respect this, but I can't call myself God. Exactly. Because you're giving your power over away to someone else or some societal belief. You are giving your power over away to some fear that you have in calling yourself God. Guys, we cannot live in fear anymore of calling ourselves that. That's just not how it is. We can't live in a state of habitual fear for the rest of eternity because religious indoctrination especially has convinced us that we can't call ourselves God. How is that even fair? Who else is it then? Who else is it? There's an operant power that is you, and then who else is it then outside of that? Exactly. Pure truth. Goddess Simone. Who else is it then? Because you're giving your power to somebody. You know? I have it to Jesus. Sorry, but I do agree with you about fear. Oh, I gave it to Jesus. You gave it to Jesus. Do you think that Jesus lives in you? So you already gave it to you then. You already gave it to the one within you. So you have given your power to you. Do you understand what I'm saying? You didn't give it to a crucifix. You're not giving it to a man. You're not giving it to a bank account. You're not giving it to a book. You're not giving it to a religious order. You're giving it to you. Right? So you are Christ. You see. So now all you have to do is know that that higher power that is you, that highest self, is the one that determines I get what I want. All I have to do is ask, what is it I want? Show me desire. Show me what it could be in the best reality for me. Show me higher self. Show me. What do I want? What do I want? Boom. A desire will be placed on your heart, right? You can either acknowledge that desire and be like, okay, so it does happen that I see it, which means it does happen that I get that thing somewhere, sometime, right? So all you have to do is acknowledge and clarify that that is in fact what you truly want once you see it in your imagination, and girl, claim that shit and only that, and that is it. Fucking stay firm on that. I don't care how many times the 3D world shows you something else. Stay firm in the knowing that what you saw in your imagination is real, it is God, and it was given to you by a higher source, which is you. Not some guy in the sky. Nobody gave you that shit. You did it. Okay? That's why I have zero guilt about what I did last night, because girl, I manifested that. He even asked before we went upstairs, he was like, so what are you trying to manifest? And I was like, well, a car. I'm gonna manifest a car. And then, well, that's second on my list. And he's like, what's first? And I was like, a conversation with you. And he goes, that's a lie. That's a fucking lie. I was like, okay, fine. Maybe more than a conversation with you. And he's like, okay. See that? I get it. He's like, if that's what you want, I'm down. 2 of Cups, girl, on the split. Look at that. 4 of Wands, girl, on the split. Look at that. You see? It is really that easy. That is how it should be. It's supposed to be. But so many of us, we feel this like overwhelming sense of like what? Religious guilt for calling yourself God? Like you really are it though. You don't have to go around being all like, I mean, you don't have to be conceited about it. Or be like, oh, I'm God and like you mean nothing and let me stomp all over you and I'm God and you just have to listen to me now. That's not what no. A real God would want to empower people anyway. You know? A real God would want other people to realize they're God too. Shit. But the truth is, religion especially has convinced us all that it's so blasphemous to call yourself God. There should be another guy and he's sitting on some sort of throne in Rome, and you should go to him, and then he will tell you whether or not God says this or this or this about the sins that you do. I don't know you, bro. Never met you a day in my life. Sorry, I get it. I get that some people respect the Pope. I'm sorry. I'm just going to leave it there. But hey, I respect that you guys lost somebody you very, very well, dearly loved. I do not have the same regard, but I am trying to be as soft and empathetic to you having lost somebody you very much look up to. Personally, I do not look up to that guy. So I'm going to look up to the one that does actually sacrifice something and does actually give his life for love. And some people think that what he has and what he has been doing is, holy. And I just don't know that I agree. Anyway, I'm just leaving it there. The point I'm trying to make is there are so many things that you have to acknowledge is a gift from God. Now, the gift from God is your gift to yourself. If you pray for something and you're like, okay, I want a new job, but I don't know what I want. So you say, God, can you please show me a new... It is you praying. You're asking. You're the one going to show yourself the desire that you have in a different timeline, the infinite knowledge, the infinite that is you, okay? You're going, the infinite intelligence that is you, and then you're, oh, hi, hello. And then after the infinite intelligence that is you gives you that download, third is you accepting it as a desire, and then fourth is seeing it in the physical 3D world. So why the fuck would you feel anything besides empowered by the decisions that you make? Did you leave this open?
No, it was already open.
Oh, okay.
I left it open.
Oh, okay. So anyway, that is basically, that's it in a nutshell, okay? I just wanted you guys to know that I get it. I get the religious indoctrination, the programming of it all. But, you know, whatever. Who cares if religion told you you're not allowed to say, I am God, I'm the operant power. There's literally no one else but me doing it. You're the one asking for it, getting the desire, getting the result, and manifesting it in the physical. So it is you. It's you. It's you, honey. It's you. It's you. It's always you. Always you. Anyway, I'm going to go. I have groceries to put away. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for being amazing. And I'll talk to you soon, okay? Oh, wait. Before I go, Samantha, it's a journey. Permission to ask. Agreed. Incredibly powerful. It's okay. We see different, Jenna. I was never... Oh, okay. That's good, honey. That's actually really good. It's okay that we're different. No, it's fine. I didn't even mean to yell. Did I yell at you? Because I feel like I got really rude and I didn't mean to. Big sigh. Love you regardless. I did not mean to yell. Girl, I totally did. Came for me. Religion has no reason why I met him. They're being horrible there. I don't mean... I definitely think it's okay to let Jesus be bigger. I don't have guilt. Just how you said. You almost died. I did too. Yeah. No. I don't think that I don't think you're understanding. It's not that you're... Okay. Jesus is bigger. But that's because you're the one that acknowledges your Jesus. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, Jesus is bigger because you're the one that says you're the bigger one than your ego. So it's not really like... Indoctrination is more like there's this dude from 2,000 years ago and I'm going to give him my power because he did something 2,000 years ago. Nah, you're doing that shit now as Christ. You do it. You are making those sacrifices right now. Every day that you wake up and struggle with something and you're being told no by your physical world, right? You're constantly making sacrifices. That is you. You could have had heaven, and instead you're having to choose hell because you're being told no in your matrix. I would call that hell, wouldn't you? Wanting something and being told no, that's literally hell. So You now get to decide to tell the 3D matrix, yes, I'm going to have it, and you get to have it, right? But first you suffered. You suffered as the Christ. You see? You've picked up your cross to follow Christ. It's not a man. It's not a dude in Rome. It's you. You see? Religion has no reason why I'm. I love you regardless. I love you too. I love you, Sam. It's okay. We see different. Jenna, I was never indoctrinated. Okay. Oh, awesome. No, you didn't. Oh, good. I didn't offend. Goddess Simone, how you doing, baby? Oh, I love you. I love you. I'm listening on that. I didn't know him though. I met him, but I see what you mean. Yeah. I got told she is exempt, now leave, but I respect what you said. She's exempt, now leave. I don't know what that means. I'd love to hear more about that. I have groceries that just got delivered, so I'm gonna go. But you guys, just please know that you really, you are it, and the only operant power. You're the one that asks for the desire and also fulfills the desire. You're the alpha and the omega. Okay. All right, guys. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Okay.